Alright, this is the Young Hunt. He's got a YouTube channel too. And he's doing this video for my channel, the View With Me channel.
Alright, yeah. First I want to show you. It's a 270 round. This is an internal magazine. Or clip, whatever one you want to say. Which is, you push down like that and you got one in the mag. You just keep doing like that. You put your bullets in like that. But then when you go to reload it, every time you have to, what you do is you put it down like that. This is half safety, so it's not going to fire, but yet it's easy to cock it back and forth. And that's how you unload it. Just keep going like this, and it flies them out. And I have my side piece right here, and I'll put them down like this. See? Just keep going like that until you empty. Alright. So, another thing. So when you're going hunting, I'll tell you what you do.
We're going hunting. Woo! Oops.
Quiet, Jesus.
Okay, we can't talk when you're hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quiet. I ain't ever going to get a deal with you. That's why I don't bring you that often. Alright.
I'm too excited. Okay.
Alright. Since she's already ruined the hunt, it doesn't matter now. But what I'm showing you so you can kill something. Alright, first of all, you got your antlers for rattling. Got your grunt call. And you get your doe bleat. Right here, doe bleat. I'll show you how to use these in a little bit, the way that I use it. First I gotta show you something. Alright, you see how this right here, all this stuff makes noise? Right here? Well, there's two things that the reason why I'm gonna show you this. First, you get rid of all this stuff that's going to make noise. Like this. You sweep it away. You can do it with your feet if you're in leaves and stuff. But then you get underneath this ground right here. It's a little frozen because it's been cold. But you get that ground. And it's like a cover scent. It smells, if you go underneath the pine tree and you do this, and you get down past the pine needles and go into the ground, it smells just like the cover scent that you spray on yourself. This right here, you rub it on your pants like that, rub it like this. That gets rid of all the human scent. I can get deer to walk right up next to me if I wanted to, if I'm sitting on a game trail like that. As long as you don't move quick and you just stay still. They'll walk right up on you, as long as you do not move. And as long as you do that, because you know what? I've had does walk literally right up to me. I could have hit them with a rock. So, that's the one thing.
That's a good lesson. Very good.
So, it's that smell, that dirt, it smells like a new rub too. So other bucks would be like, somebody's put a new rub down. That's my territory.
Ah.
I'm getting that piece of
okay, tail.
Yeah, I'm getting that piece of tail right now. He ain't gonna take over my territory.
Okay.
You will put a little buck piss over there, and he'll be like, yeah, it is a buck. Oh, and you'll get all mad. He'll start running towards it, right? As long as you use your and that combination right there with that, and your grunt call and your doe bleat, will get him coming in.
All right.
All right.
Cool. So how do you use these things?
Wait.
Oh, we're still cleaning. Okay.
So clean out all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I usually clean around like all this brush and crap. You see how I have, turn around, Mom, show them the brush right there. So if a deer comes out that way, I'm all covered because he can't see me that well.
Yeah.
And the vantage point is that when you're moving through the woods, if a deer's sitting down, he'll see your movement. But if you're sitting down and the deer's walking near you, you see a little bit of movement. Obviously, you're gonna lock onto it, right?
Yeah.
It can be the slightest bit of movement, and they'll lock onto it.
Just like the ones we seen this morning, right through the window.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so
you could see that real clear.
This part and because you have to clear a lot of stuff away, right? So that if your deer's over this way, you can position yourself a little bit more like this, get over a little bit without making noise. So really, what I do is I don't just clear the spot in front of me. I clear like a little radius around the tree.
Okay.
Right?
Well, that just makes more ground uncovered too. So.
Right.
For more
and you're
smell.
sitting right on that cold ground. Another thing is that you use your well, I call them ass pads, but they're not. They're
seat warmers.
Well, they're not seat warmers. It's a pad that you sit on. It's insulated.
Oh,
I can't remember. They name them all kinds of different things. Different companies have different names. Also, another thing. You have your gun always up ready, shouldered, like this. So that if your deer's in front of you, all you do is just lift it up, put it like this, and go kaboom. See that little bit of movement?
Yeah.
A deer ain't gonna see that little bit of movement. all you have to do is just move your wrist. So like right here, all I'm doing is move my wrist. See, I'm not moving my arm, I'm just moving my wrist. And the gun's up there and I move my head down to the scope. That's it. That's such slight movement, deer ain't even gonna notice that. As long as you don't do it fast. If you go whoop, like that, you're screwed. They see fast movements. You can get away with a little bit more of that if it's windy, because they'll see the trees moving and all that stuff, so they think you're just brush. But they still will lock onto you sometimes, so you gotta be careful. If they're looking dead at you, you don't move. You stay still, 100%.
There you go. All
and
right.
You wait for them to either look the other way or just glance back behind them. Because if they glance behind them, there's another deer coming. So you wait to shoot. If they glance behind them or are always looking behind them or acting a little skittish, if a doe comes up in front of you and acts a little skittish, there's either a predator after her or there's a buck coming after her trying to chase her tail and get some. So, all right. I don't like this much because you can get, like, if you have pine needles and stuff into your call, like into your pocket, they'll go into those little pad things. And also, if that little piece on the inside gets wet, you're screwed. But if not, it's a good call. It's 2 seconds worth of a call, which is about normal for a deer, for a doe. Anyways. You only want to do, like, you do one, you wait a little bit, do 2 more, and then you wait 30 minutes. So I do like this. And if I don't hear no back at me, I'll wait a little bit more, like maybe a minute and a half, and then I'll go, wait like a half a minute and go, and then I'll go, so you see how you can change the tone of it with your hand? Now I let it go like this, it'll make a different sound. Listen. Go like this. And you don't want to do it for too long. You don't want to do like a roar and do it for a long period. You want to just go. See how you got to switch it up. You go one long, then you go one short. Then you go a short again, and then you go one long. And you can switch it up different ways. As long as you don't call too often, a deer will be like, what the fuck's that? And they'll walk up to you because they're curious. Deer are curious.
All right. Well, thank you very much for all the demonstration.
I have one more.
Okay. I don't know if it'll take the one more, but go ahead.
All right. Listen here. When you do your rattling, you get to rattling, and then you get to rattling real intensely, right? You get, right? And then you go a little slower, and then deer will pull out, take a little break, and then they'll get rattling real fast again, right? And then they'll stop and just do it real slow, and then they'll rattle fast again. Well, in between that fast rattle, you do a couple grunts like, and just rattle again, and you do it in between, and then at the end, just before you're about to stop, you rattle really, really intensely for a good amount of time, because at the end, just before they get done fighting, they go, and then one of the bucks will pull his antlers out and run, and then
like charging. Yeah.
No, he'll run away.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the underdog.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you want to get that real tense, and then all of a sudden stop.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, somebody won, and the deer will come in. You got to know the deer in order to be able to kill him.
All right.
My brother don't know the deer.
Okay.
I know the deer. I've killed many of them, and I'm good at it. Oh boy, am I good at it.
All right, so you can find some of the pictures of this video here on Cafe Press on your favorite items. So go ahead and check it out. They'll be all linked together, okay?
Right.
All right.
Later.
Okay.
And I give my mom permission to do this video.
Yeah, so I can use the pictures for Cafe Press. Bye-bye.
Bye.